The AI race is just getting faster and faster, and the big tech giants are making some seriously monumental moves. So today, we're going to break down 4 developments that could literally change how we interact with technology. We're talking about a secret wearable from Apple that might just one day replace your iPhone, robots from Microsoft that actually learn by touch, new AI safety guards from OpenAI, and a really revealing look at YouTube's AI-powered future.
Okay, so here's what's on the docket. First up, we're going to look at Apple's super ambitious play to create a true post-iPhone wearable. Then, we'll get into Microsoft's pretty groundbreaking work in what they're calling physical AI. After that, we'll unpack what OpenAI is doing with its new safety measures. And finally, we're going to dig into YouTube's bold new vision for 2026.
All right, first up, this fascinating new direction from Apple. Word on the street is they're working on an AI wearable that's not a watch, not glasses, but a small, discrete pin. And the whole idea here is to create a device that can constantly see and hear the world for you, opening up a whole new frontier for personal, portable AI. Now, this brings up the huge question, right? Could this little device finally make wearables smarter than our phones? Is this the breakthrough that lets AI truly understand our physical world and interact with it in real time? Moving way beyond just the screen we carry around in our pockets. So get this tiny little thing is absolutely packed with some serious hardware. We're talking 2 cameras, a standard and a wide angle to capture everything going on, 3 microphones for transcription, and of course, Apple's own powerful custom silicon. It's all designed from the ground up to be what they call a context-aware device that can actively perceive and understand your surroundings. And this is the key. This is the missing piece of the puzzle that could unlock the full power of Apple Intelligence. We're talking about the ability to recognize objects, transcribe your conversations, translate speech on the fly, all without you ever having to touch a screen. I mean, think about it. A phone in your pocket is basically blind to the world. This thing is designed to be its eyes and ears. But, and this is a huge but, the goal, as cool as it sounds, runs into the exact same brutal problems that completely doomed the Humane AI Pin. We're talking terrible battery life, overheating, and massive privacy concerns. The tech itself is impressive for sure, but making it practical and socially acceptable, that's the real mountain Apple has to climb here.
Okay, so while Apple's focused on making AI more personal and perceptive with wearables, Microsoft is taking a completely different approach. They're working on giving AI the ability to physically interact with the world, not just with eyes and ears, but with hands.
Microsoft is trying to revolutionize robotics with this concept they call physical AI. Their new model, Ro Alpha, is all about teaching robots how to deal with the messy, unpredictable real world, moving way beyond those rigid, repetitive scripts you see on a factory floor. Yeah, basically, think of it as teaching a robot to think and act on its feet.
So what's the big deal with Ro Alpha? Well, it's the use of tactile sensing. This robot doesn't just see an object, it can actually feel it. And that allows it to adjust its grip and movement with incredible precision. But maybe the most important part? It's designed to learn from its own mistakes in real time, which is just a massive leap forward for robotics.
And this right here is where it gets really cool. This shows how adaptable it is. If the robot messes up, let's say it fumbles picking up a tool, a human operator can just guide its arm to show it the right way to do it, and the AI learns from that physical correction instantly. It's just constantly getting better.
All right, let's switch gears from physical hardware and robots over to the super important topic of safety and governance. OpenAI is rolling out a new system inside ChatGPT to tell the difference between adult and minor users, and this is a big change that's going to affect who can see what, based entirely on how you act.
So the system basically looks at a user's behavior. It checks out things like account age and long-term usage patterns to guess how old they are. And if an account gets flagged as probably belonging to a minor, it automatically switches to a teen-oriented experience with way stricter limits on sensitive topics.
But here's the big worry, right? What if you're an adult and you get incorrectly flagged as a teenager? I mean, this is a major concern with any automated system that makes guesses about its users. A false positive could mean you're blocked from legitimate information, and it would just be an incredibly frustrating experience.
Now, OpenAI does have a way out. There's a selfie-based verification process to get full access back if you're flagged by mistake. But this whole system really highlights the ongoing, super complex challenge of balancing the incredible power of AI with the critical need for real-world safety rules.
And finally, let's look at the future of content itself. YouTube CEO Neil Mohan just unveiled this ambitious, detailed roadmap for 2026 that puts AI at the absolute center of everything, from creation to commerce on the world's biggest video site. So YouTube's plan for 2026 basically rests on 4 key pillars. First, revolutionizing how content gets made with new AI tools. Second, turning the platform into a massive shopping destination. Third, cracking down hard on AI-generated spam. And fourth, taking the Shorts format to a whole new level.
And this means we're going to see some truly wild new features, like creators will soon be able to build simple games just using text prompts, and you'll be able to buy products right from a video without ever leaving the app. These aren't just little updates. These are game-changing shifts for the whole YouTube ecosystem.
But with all this new AI power comes a huge risk. YouTube is very aware of the danger of what its CEO calls AI slop, that low-quality, spammy, AI-generated content flooding the platform. So they're actively beefing up their detection systems to fight this and keep the platform from turning into a mess. And to give you a sense of the stakes here, why does this matter so much? Because YouTube Shorts are now averaging a staggering 200 billion daily views. Yeah. Maintaining quality and authenticity at that mind-boggling scale is one of the single biggest challenges facing any platform today, period.
So when you put it all together, where does this leave us? We're seeing these incredible leaps in hardware, in software, and on platforms. But the question is still out there. Will Apple's AI Pen be the one that finally breaks through and creates a whole new category of personal tech? Or is it just going to end up in the graveyard of forgotten gadgets? The future of personal AI really hangs in the balance.